Welcome to the New York Architecture course and to our tour of Lower Manhattan. In this tour, we'll explore the origin of our beautiful city, New York, how it started from the time of the Dutch, when it was first a Dutch colony, later the time of the British, the colonial era, later the independence time. And we'll see the traces of all these different periods throughout the traces of Lower Manhattan. We'll see where the city originated in the area where now we have Battery Park City, all the way to Wall Street, and how it transformed during all these different times. So in a way, you'll see this amazing contradiction and contrast between traditional architecture, the low-rise houses, and then the giant skyscrapers of Lower Manhattan. You will also explore the different relationships between these buildings. For example, the very narrow streets which are left to us from the time when that area was a Dutch colony, and then later the tall buildings. So essentially, the city did not change the streets, but what it changed are the buildings that surround these streets. In many areas, you have these 100-year-old buildings next to a brand new skyscraper. So the contrast is definitely really powerful and impressive. You also understand how the city went from being a commercial town, a harbor, and then it grew up into what is one of the greatest metropolis of the 21st century that we have today. That area is also the site of the World Trade Center, which unfortunately was destroyed during 9/11, as you know, and is currently being rebuilt. We have the memorials of 9/11 on the footprints on the foundation where the Twin Towers used to stand. And then it is surrounded by the new towers from World Trade Center 1 to World Trade Center 7. We'll see each one of the buildings, their history, their architecture, and the specificity of each of the buildings. We'll also see the new pad station by Santiago Calatrava, which is right there on the site and is now open to the public and could be visited by you. So I invite you to join us for this tour and to explore this part of the city where everything started, where we really understand where New York came from and where it's going to. So it will be a lot of fun, and I invite you to be part of it and to sign up for it and join us in some of the next weeks.